All right, I'm going to do all my Q trades at one time, and then I can flip to Tesla, which zero reason for why I even should have been looking at Tesla. It was just dumb. This is when I was starting to tilt, having my moments. So on Q, sorry. After this one, which obviously worked, I was feeling frustrated, and I wanted a quick flash. This was purely no strategy whatsoever. This is where I started to chase. Saw the small candle there. I hate when this tool does this. And then got in, see where that big candle's coming down on the Qs through the 9. Put my little thing. I would have stopped out on the pre-market, and I think I got in kind of late because again I was just chasing, didn't really have any plan for anything. It was just a quick flash, trying to make my money back. Clearly again I was out of my mind completely, and it came down. And did I sell it? No, of course not. I sold it up here in a panic. And I probably wouldn't have sat through all this consolidation. There's just no way I would have sat through this consolidation. My brain was not there. So I got stopped out here. That was like a $25 loss. Re-entered here, saw the big volume candle, had a moment again, completely lost my mind, and stopped out right here as soon as it pushed through this block. And I knew better than to trade in this block. Like, that was the point of why I drew this out. But I had complete blinders on. So I moved on to Tesla, screwed up on that, and then walked away for a while, went in the house, came back. I really wasn't going to trade anymore, and I shouldn't have. I'm not celebrating this trade at all. But it was a good trade, and I needed to do that for my mental state, which is ridiculous, really. But I drew out the one candle rule, which ended up kind of being like this little rangy block. And once it pushed through there, I got in here on this volume candle right here, and then I sold it down here. Really, I could have held, like, my whole thought was that this was going to go into this next level, or even into other whole numbers. But that's why I put, holy crap, look at this bad boy. But I panicked when I saw this buying right here. Even though it closed below the 9, everything stayed below the 9. So while a decent execution and a decent setup, it was really poorly managed because my brain was just already fried. This would have tripled my account today with that, but it made like I think 240. So today I'm technically break even on the day after fees. So this trade was solid. But again, I'm not going to celebrate it because I shouldn't have been trading it. And it's not like I traded it with all this massive skill or anything. I was able to take a deep breath, enter properly. So I'm happy with the execution. I was not able to hold it through this teeny tiny itsy bitsy little buying volume candle. So mentally I just was gone with that.